Everyone, it is Monday and this is the start of a new weekly vlog. Today has been a slow start to the week because I've been getting like a bunch of like random little things done. What is going on with my hair? All right, let me get my hair together first before we do anything else because this is looking absolutely insane. First client that I'm gonna see today, she is doing lash extensions. We're doing another slick back today because it's hot out there. I have been doing extensions with all my other services for the last 13 years. Just took it off the menu for a little bit just to give myself a break because I was just doing too many services and too many things, and I was at a point where I just wanted to do facials, and now I'm at a point where I'm like, I have inventory I need to get rid of and I might as well offer it. So I've had a couple clients asking and getting back on my schedule for that, so it's probably a good thing that I did that. This is a client who likes to come in every 2 weeks for her fills instead of every 3 weeks. So she's pretty consistent with that and just likes to have like full lashes at all times. So I understand. I will say there's some clients who don't always do the best in between fills or in between their extensions. So that's another reason why a lot of people do 2 weeks. So I don't really know what I'm getting myself into until I see her lashes. So, which is obviously fine, I don't care. I guess when I do extensions, I'm not really like a lot of modern or today's lash extension artists, just because I don't do like a bunch of crazy mapping. I just kind of base off like what they tell me and then do their lashes and keep it like natural instead of it being like this super like set look that can sometimes look not super natural when it's just too mapped, in my opinion. Maybe other people don't feel that way, but that's just how I feel. Okay, enough about lash extensions. And something I didn't really touch on in last week's video, just because sometimes I don't know what I'm getting into with some of my clients because they can customize a lot of their facials. My facials are designed to be very customizable. So my client, after my lash extension client, she is on a membership for the Prevent and Protect 60-minute facial membership, which, you know, she pays her monthly fee to get a regular dermaplane facial, but then she also gets like complimentary upgrades for like more advanced products. So this client in particular, we like to do the retinol, one of my retinol enzymes or peels on her, and that one I love it. It's from a Natural Difference. It's like one of my most favorite peels ever. So she usually does that as an upgrade, and then her second upgrade for a double boost is the oxygen mask, which provides a ton of hydration, brightening. I love it. I've been doing it for probably the last 13 years as well. Unfortunately, state board called me this morning and I have to do my routine inspection, which we all have to do it, so it's not like a big deal, but it's just kind of annoying ever having to do it. It's funny, I didn't have inspections for a while. I mean, some of it was due to COVID and stuff, but they just weren't, I don't know what's happening with this makeup right now. They just weren't inspecting like as regularly as they were. It's kind of been like that over the last 5 or 6 years. So last year I moved into a new location, and of course I have to get my salon license. So I had to get it inspected and approved for my salon license. However, they only do them like before COVID and stuff. It was like a yearly thing. Like usually you could expect that state board was going to come in, you know, a year later on that regular basis. However, like I said, it kind of hasn't been super consistent. So at this point, we don't really know when they're coming. Well, usually we never know when they're coming. I only know that they're coming because my spa suite is like super locked up. You have to have a code to get down, so clients can't just be like going down on their own. And so I have to like let people in. And so she showed up today and she wanted to do an inspection, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I'm not there right now. So we pretty much had to schedule it for tomorrow. So we'll do that. It was just caught me off guard because I just got inspected a year ago and haven't really had like that in a while. Like that consistent in a while, I guess. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Still editing tons of videos. This week is really slow. If you are not familiar, like in the Midwest, like this last week and this week are usually fair week for a lot of different counties and stuff. So everybody's busy, whether they're like running a booth there or working there or showing animals or being there with their kids or doing whatever. So it's pretty busy right now for them. And so I'm not seeing a lot of clients last week and this week, I think because of that. But we do have school gearing up here soon. So that will probably prompt some people to come back into the spa. So we'll see what happens with that. This morning I had a call with a flower shop because I need to get flowers for my wedding, which I feel like I haven't talked about yet, but I get married on September 13th of this year, which it's end of July. So we're only got like, I think it was like 47 days or something that we have. So I'm kind of panicking a little bit, but trying to get everything in order so that everything is done. So I'm not like doing everything last minute, even though this still feels kind of last minute with it being end of July already. But flowers usually are not that big of a deal because they usually can't obviously arrange real flowers until closer to time. I'm not like too concerned about it. What I am concerned about is that my fiance still needs to get his tux. So I'm hoping he does that soon because I just don't want it to be too late and then he's got to get alterations and it's like a whole thing. So I think I also finalize or pick up my dress next week or the week after or something. So I need to double check, but I had to get some alterations done on that. Not showing my dress on here, obviously, because I want it to be a surprise for stage. And we have another surprise up our sleeves that I'm hoping, as far as a dress, I'm hoping happens, but we'll see if that happens or not. But yeah, we're just kind of deciding if we want to do real flowers. I know it gets a little bit more expensive, but we're just trying to make sure that whatever we do choose to do makes sense, budget friendly, and looks pretty. So we're kind of looking at what kind of centerpieces, all of that. And so the centerpiece is actually, that's been a troubling thing because we're doing like a family style type of dinner. And so I thought if we did family style, like there's not a whole lot of places to put your food to put decorations. I think me and my mom at some point are gonna go to the place that we're gonna potentially get them from and just talk about different options that we can do, because you can also buy them like either by the stem or in bulk at this place. And so we might be able to save a little bit of money by like not doing like full-blown arrangements at each table, but we can do like a couple flowers here and there at each table that match the bouquets or different things, but we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm in the midst of, I'm trying to use this week as like, as much as I'm sad at how slow it is and how I could really use clients coming in the door right now, I also feel like when these things happen, I just try to treat them as kind of like an opportunity to get other stuff done that I usually don't have time for. So I will probably be working on some vision boards as far as decorating goes for the wedding, because I feel very overwhelmed in my head about putting everything together and knowing that it's going to be pretty much all on me what happens with decorating and all of that. And you know, when people come into the wedding, not that I truly care what anyone thinks, but want people to be like, oh, she did a good job, not what the hell is this? So yeah, so we need to figure all that stuff out. I will show you some of my clients and services that I've got today and the rest of the week, and you'll just kind of come along for the ride the rest of the week, so stay tuned. Alexa, play 90s grunge radio on Pandora. Well, I went to go wash my stuff after my service and my portable sink is empty. So I don't know how, because I just literally filled it the other day, and usually I get way more time out of it, so I must have been a little bit more whatever about it. But I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys how I do this. So I have this jug. This is my waste jug that I've already emptied upstairs in the mop sink, and now I'm refilling. And usually, instead of like trying to take this thing upstairs to refill at the mop sink, I will fill up these cubes. So I have 2 of these. They're 3-gallon cubes. This holds up to like over 6 gallons, so I usually just fill up 2 at a time. So I've already done 1, but I'll do this one here. I always end up making a mess. I try my hardest to not make a mess, but I'm sure if you've seen my other videos, I've talked about my portable sink before. This specific place did not allow me to put in a sink, so I was required by state board to at least have a portable sink. I do have a space that's out in kind of more the common area that has a sink and kitchenette and stuff, but they don't want me doing this there at that sink. So each time I have to refill my gallon or my water, I got to go upstairs, dump, and refill, come back down, put water in. I'm probably going to at least put some water, like refill these cubes, because just like to know that I'm gonna have water in case I run out in the middle of an appointment, which doesn't happen a lot, but it definitely has happened. So I'm gonna go refill these really quick. Oh my gosh, that sink, every time I have to do it, it's like a full-blown workout and I dread it, but at least I'm conserving water, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna put a light on me so you can actually see me kind of. Anyway, so I also do not have a washer and dryer here, and I always just find it a little weird to like take stuff home and wash it, just because you're washing your personal things in there and stuff. So when I found this place, and the price was just like too good to pass up in comparison to like most suites that you're renting for salons and spas, I was like, there's got to be a way to make this work for me. And so not only did I have to get the portable sink, I also didn't have a washer and dryer. So I now using a laundry service basically to do all of my laundry, which at first I was like, oh, I don't want to pay for this. It's really not too bad. They wash it, they treat all of your stuff, it's clean. They fold it for you too, which is great until it's not folded the way you typically fold it. But right now this is typically the way I'd want it folded, so I don't have to buy any sort of like detergent or anything like that. So I also factored that in when like considering the price of it. I would say on average I'm paying maybe like $50 per load of laundry, which might sound a lot to some people, but to me it's really not bad at all. It really does kind of make the laundry stuff faster and a little bit more easier having somebody else wash it, do it. I don't have to like wait at the spa until my laundry's done to get it out of the dryer or switch it from the washer to the dryer. So, you know, I kind of feel like there's positives and negatives to that. I also like to hang up all of my robes. I hang them up for my clients anyways, but I just feel like it just gives like a nicer feel, and they're not all like folded up and stuff when the client has it. Everything's kind of individually in these bags to keep everything clean, because you are putting your dirty laundry in the bag and then they take it out, wash it, and instead of putting it back into the bag that was already dirty, they pretty much wrap all of your towels and things in plastic wrap. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely times where I miss having a sink in my room, or just having a sink that's closer instead of walking all the way upstairs for it. And I also wish that I had a washer and dryer so I could just do it here and not have to pay, and I could control the price a little bit more, but this is where we are. So, and it honestly, the room price kind of offsets, you know, the price of having to like pay someone to do my laundry essentially. So yeah, that's just kind of what I'm doing between clients right now. Sink, laundry, and like I said, my next one's a facial, so you'll see that, and that'll be my day. So yeah. poor thing. Why are you under the bed? Come on. You gonna try to get out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hello everyone. It is Tuesday. I was like, what day are we on? Doing an inspection today. I had my initial inspection on my new location a year ago in June. It's whatever. I've done this many times in 13 years, so I'm not concerned about it.
Literally that excited.
Fran, turn around.
I'm getting curled. What the hell? She's gonna burn.
Happy birthday to you! On the bottom of this. Yeah. I'm just
That looks delicious.
The chicken parm.
It drizz. That looks delicious though.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Going to have one, you're in charge of holding this. Don't blow it out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Look at she's holding it.
Why is no one else singing? I can't blow it out. I wish.
Don't say it. What are you doing? She likes to spend time outside. You like your Sunday morning out here? They are not our backyard dogs. They are deck hanging dogs. Aren't ya? Chef Sage. The tree that they cut down is already trying to grow back. I'm almost positive this is the literal tree growing around the tree, and then you have the tree literally coming through the stump. Does anybody know when we're supposed to harvest our kale? Because right now it looks like it's ready, but I don't know the proper way to do it without killing it, but maybe I could Google it. But we're thriving. I think we have... Oh yeah, there it is. Hey, bug, get off of there. Oh, it's just an ant. So yeah.
Dorothy.
She's a Neanderthal.
What are you doing? She's literally using the table leg as a tool to help her with her bone.